Hello again. I am Caner. I am with you with another video series. Guys, in this video series, I'll be talking about the perks in Emirates. Yeah, as a pilot, what kind of benefits do you get? I get lots of questions about these things. I decided to answer each of them. I want to make these videos as a tool for you. In each video, you will be hearing different things from me about the benefits. Don't forget, those are valid for 2023. All right, guys, let's don't waste time. Let's continue. Today we are gonna talk about the chauffeur drive. The guys, this is the best perks for me. I don't know, maybe when you have a look at it, financial wise, it's not the best, we are literally talking couple of thousand dirhams a month benefit. But when it comes to application, this is really great. I'll give my reasons. I don't know if you agree with that or not, but I believe the chauffeur drive is one of the best benefits in Emirates as a pilot. That's great tool, guys. Basically, you don't need to drive to work or from work to home with Emirates. They send you a chauffeur to pick you up and drop you off. That's great because it's your personal driver, so that you don't deal with the public transportation, or you're driving yourself to the work and you don't need to deal with the traffic. You don't need to take of the timings, you don't stress yourself, you don't think where am I gonna park, blah 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 blah, and you don't waste your time. This is really great. I have friends that fly Dubai, they have to drive to work, and sometimes they were struggling to find the parking, and then of course they need to arrange their timings and everything on that. Okay, now I will explain why it's the best thing. First of all, you have an app, you can check where is the driver, when is it coming. You can change your booking as you wish. If you want to pick it up, let's say 20 minutes before, you can have it, and they're extremely nice. Normally, from time to time, they say, no, we have to drop you to home. But if you really have something to do and you need to go somewhere, you can reschedule. They will gladly help you to deliver you anywhere you want. That's really great. And also, the chauffeur drive is valid only in Dubai. So if you want to live in other Emirate, they will drive you to the border. Then after border, you need to drive yourself to another place. There are lots of pilots, especially the local pilots. They are from maybe Sharjah, Abu Dhabi, or any other Emirate. They drive till the border, then they get the chauffeur, and the chauffeur drives them to the HQ, where you start preparations for your flight. You don't need to deal with driving because you are extremely tired because of time zone differences, because lack of quality sleep, because all of these things. It's not easy to come back after 16 hours flight and to drive. That's a great tool, and you don't waste walking out, trying to go to parking place. You never know, because when you drive your own car, parking is always challenging. I used to drive myself to airport in Turkish Airlines, and you never know if you're gonna spending 15-20 minutes just to find a parking spot. So you need to always leave the home earlier than the planned time. This is headache. You don't have this headache at Emirates. And the cars are really luxury. Normally, this service is offered to business class or first class passengers. And you are treated like business class or first class passenger. And also, you can review your flight plan while the driver drives you to work. That's also good. Sometimes you're busy at home, you deal with something, and you don't have time to properly check your flight plan. But depending on where you live, once you get in the car, you still have 30 minutes. So this 30 minutes is very productive when it comes to checking your flight plan or making final adjustment. Normally they use BMWs. Then this is a great car. And then sometimes you can get, if you are lucky, I got a couple of times, the Mercedes is for, sometimes for first class, and sometimes for IOs, invitation only is even higher than first class. And also sometimes you can get Tesla. It's time to time, rare occasions, since it's very busy time, if there's lots of passenger or there's a few car, they can send you Careem. Careem cars are also very luxury. There used to be Infinities all the time, and you can get picked up by this, but you can get all information from there because the app itself is very nice. You can keep track of the car and the driver. Once they reach, you will get a text message and you can get the phone number of the driver and you can directly communicate with them. But most of the time they know Dubai very well. They come and park in a great place. You don't need to even call them. And also, I want to give you a recommendation. Please be punctual because Emirates is very data-driven airline. So when the chauffeur arrives, he presses the button and then you have to be there. Of course, time to time you are late. It can happen. We are all human. But I heard stories. If you are constantly late, somehow your management will be triggered and you can be in trouble, especially if you're a first officer and when it comes to upgrade, they can tell you, or you have problems with time management. That I don't know if this is a story or not, but since Emirates is a very data-driven, you have to be very punctual. First of all, it's not because of Emirates, it's because of respect. You can track them. If you are living in 25th floor, please don't leave your home and go down once the driver arrived there. And of course, most of the pilots are responsible, but time to time, we might get this kind of reminders. It's great when you are living in villa because the car just comes in front of your house, you don't lose any time. But if you are living in a skyscraper in the 56th floor, it can take some time to go down. They don't put too much buffer. For you, it's your benefit. You are not picked up very early. So when you arrive to HQ, you should go and proceed directly for the briefing. And they respect your time. And in return, I believe the pilots should respect the others' times too. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the video. As usual, before I go, please don't forget to like my videos, subscribe my channel and hit the bell button to get the notifications. See you in the another video. Bye bye.